All right, good morning, good afternoon. Hey, Shanita, welcome in if you can hear me okay. I just saw you came into the training. How are you?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're a little sound like a little far away, but how are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I see what it is. I forgot I had my headphones on, plugged in.
How
Okay, I apologize.
can you hear me
Yeah,
okay?
I can hear you just fine now that I have my headphones in
All
my
right,
ear.
perfect. That's awesome. Welcome into this kind of quieter Friday here in the live training after, Thanksgiving yesterday. How's everything going for you?
Everything's going great. I still have my nieces here running around playing.
That's awesome.
Um, but I need to learn how to do everything. So
It's
even though
true.
it's the Friday after, I'm working on my business while everyone else is out shopping.
It's so funny. I know exactly. Everyone's out spending money. You're like, I'm gonna make some money. Uh,
Yes.
So what kind of brings you our way? Are you on the free trial? Are you on a paid plan? You had Dubb for a while. You're new to Dubb. Kind of
No,
update me.
I'm new to Dub. It actually did really give me a free, maybe once I paid it, it gave me a free trial, but
Yeah.
I don't, yeah. Um, but I paid. So
Did you have
I
your setup
just,
call yet, Trinity? Did you have your setup
the
call?
optimization
Yeah.
call, yes, I had it the other day.
Sweet.
Um, but I just learned about Dub. I joined Recruiter Me
Yeah.
the other day. I'm currently with Loom, but I just joined and I just want to get familiar with Dub,
Yeah.
because just by listening to everything, I like all the different things that it has to offer.
Yeah. 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 That's
Yeah,
great.
so
What's your industry, Trinity? What do you do?
staffing.
Staffing. Okay. That's what I figured with recruiting me. I just want to make sure. And then what's
Mhm.
the industries that you staff?
I staff all things healthcare. So mainly when it comes to cybersecurity and the executive side, CEOs, CNOs, CFOs, and bedside nursing.
Okay. So, okay, got it. And then, so the audiences would be the C-suite kind of people, and then the kind of the nurses that run the staffing.
Yes, and the like I said, like the IT cybersecurity team,
Yep, got it.
CISOs, CIOs,
Okay.
hmm
So you got three basic audiences then that you're kind of reaching out to.
basically.
Okay.
All in the same sector though.
Yeah, yeah, just probably slightly different messaging though.
Yes.
A lot of them, yeah, because you have like the people that are running the healthcare on the front lines that have the teams, and then you've got the people that own the companies and things like that, and then you've got the IT technical side.
Mhm.
Um, do you use ChatGPT at all?
Yes.
Okay, so there is. Let me tell you why I'm. Let me.
Are we recording this?
Yeah, this will be on
Okay.
all these recordings, like because right now it's just you and I and the AI note
Okay.
takers that are here. But right now it's just you and I. But typically 10 a.m. PST, Monday through Friday, when we have a crowd in here, we'll say, okay, who's new, who's returning, and then typically if there are new people, we'll walk through kind of the basics of everything so you can kind of see it. And then
Okay.
what we do is we upload these trainings, and I'll put this link in the chat to our YouTube support channel later. So what
Okay.
someone does typically is they'll come to the live training. Yeah, especially if they're new, they'll see the walkthrough. Oh, that's cool. I got some examples here. That's great. And then later, what they'll do is they'll go back to the recording and they'll pull up those parts and kind of dial into what they want to focus on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just put the link in the chat. So that's our YouTube Dub support right there. And then this is going to be an email address that you can use, especially when you're new. This is called feedback at Dubb. And I just put the email in the chat. So when you're trying this out and you're recording something, if you want to get feedback, you can send us over a video and we'll give you feedback on it.
Okay.
Yeah. So now for the recruiting space, here's kind of what I give you my kind of take on this that we've seen, like working with recruiters and people that are in that space. So the reason I mentioned ChatGPT is because we want to think about this. And let me share my screen. I'll kind of jump into some stuff here. Let me know when you can see this. Can you see my screen?
I can.
Okay, let's close this message. I don't know why this Zoom thing. Okay. So it's all about the hook, the visual hook. So when you record a dub video, the first 3 seconds are going to repeat as a preview of what they're going to be watching. Now you can with editing with inside the Dubb platform change it to something different. You can you can do a little slider and pick a more interesting visual from the video, or you could upload your own thumbnail. But for being efficient with these things, when you hit record, it's nice to know the first 3 seconds are going to repeat. So you just want to be ready. So the thing you want to focus on is what's your hook? Why does someone
Okay.
want to click on this video, you know? So this is one particular style that we like to do. I'm going to show you two styles you can use for recruiting. There's actually three. I'll show you three, and then you can go through these later. This is the most basic one you can do. Straight to webcam, holding up the Dubb mobile app. When you have the Dubb mobile app on your phone, it has
Mm-hmm.
a little whiteboard feature where you can type. So that's where you type
Okay.
the hook. Okay. Now, the reason I said do you have ChatGPT is because you can use ChatGPT, Grok, Auto within Dubb, right here in the dashboard called Auto, where what you want to ask the AI is, can you give me 20 5 to 6 word hooks? And the reason we say 5 to 6 words is because that typically is what'll fit kind of on this screen, something short,
Okay.
right? So give me 20 5 to 6 word hooks that are, and just explain the situation to the AI. I'm in recruiting. I've got C-suite people, IT people, nursing frontline people.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the reason I'm reaching out. And then have them give you a nice little hook, give the pass, the human pass on it, see which ones you like. And then if you were gonna record something, you would
Mm-hmm.
put it right here. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
And then if you're emailing it, you want to also have something similar in the subject line up here that kind of almost very similar to this because you got to get them to open it first before they see that, obviously. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And then you always want to have the word video in your subject line of your emails that you send out because it's rare
Okay.
that people see that in their inbox. So you have that there, you have that there. Now, again, one style, okay? Now, on LinkedIn, which is a big part, I would imagine you're doing LinkedIn outreach.
Yes.
Okay. So on LinkedIn, you want to connect with people first. So if Ruben
Mm-hmm.
was that CEO, that IT person, that nursing frontline person, send them a quick little connector message. A lot of people connect, whether they selfishly want to get their numbers up or whatever. It seems like most people connect. But when they do, that's when you want to click message here. See the message down here at the bottom? And see this style of video right here. See that?
Yeah.
That is what's worked really well over the years. So I did this with a screen recorder called the Dubb
Mm.
Chrome extension. And
Okay.
and again, notice I'm holding the phone with the hook
Mm-hmm.
inside there, okay? So that's another style that you can do. You also technically, if you wanted to, and this is just technically, you could take yourself in the bubble and pull up another company's website. Like say it's a healthcare company you're reaching out to. You could pull it up on the browser and just put yourself on their page and say, "Hey, I saw you had these positions open." Do you know what I mean?
Mm. Yeah.
So those are the visuals that would really kind of stand out that where most people are just sending, copy and paste text-based stuff. And that just, that doesn't really do much.
I'm
So
raising my hand like you can see me. Guilty.
well, I'm saying this will be totally different because I think with recruiting, which a lot like with insurance, real estate, mortgage, any kind of trust-based relationship, why not see you, hear you, trust you?
Right, right,
You
right.
know what I
I
mean?
agree.
That's what they're signing up for pretty much is your expertise, your experience. But the thing about the hook is this though. These initial videos that you make, they should really be about some kind of information that you are relaying that's important. It's less important about you and your experience. It's more important about some trend that you're seeing. So you could ask AI, say, what's the biggest challenge that these healthcare companies are facing from a CEO position, nurse frontline position, IT position, and then give me a related hook to that. So
Mm-hmm.
then you can reach out because if retention's a problem, then you could say, this equals retention for your hook, or maybe you're unaware of this. These are the kinds of things, even if you technically gave a company a tip, number one tip for to hire. Like maybe they're trying to hire internally, and I know it sounds kind of counterintuitive, but it's like you could say, look, here's my big tip if you're looking to hire internally, and then give your advice and say, "Look, if it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't work out, check us out here in this next video.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of
Okay.
real estate folks that, were FISBOs, people that try to sell their own homes, it sounds counterintuitive, but it's kind of cool where you can give someone some advice. Like, hey, listen, if you're trying to sell your own place, it's the best way to do it if you give it a shot. If not, and you like the advice you got here, come back if you need to. So it's kind of
Okay.
one of those things. But either way, when you make these videos, regardless of the style that you choose, whether it's webcam, where you can be holding this phone up, whether you have a virtual background behind you, where it's the company side of the person's profile from the webcam, or maybe you have a combination of both. You drop a
Hmm.
virtual background behind you of their profile and you have that hook, right? Or you do the screen recording that we just talked about, where you're in the bubble. These are all things you can do to stand out. But when they click on this, though, when they click on it, it's all about how do you have your preset landing page? What's on here?
Okay.
So it should have your logo, top left, the initial video you created, and a video playlist that's going to play right after this initial video. The reason the playlist is important is because when you're focusing on the hook and the reason you reached out, the knowledge you're kind of imparting to this person, then at the end of the video, you could say, by the way, check out this next video. It's all about myself and what we do. And if you like what you hear, book a time with me below. And then
Excuse me.
see the 2 minute explainer video to the right.
Yes.
That's where you can record a video one time. I would say like a minute or less. This one's a little older for us, it's 2 minutes, but I would say a minute or less about, hey, this is what I do. It's so glad to meet you. And you only record it once and it plays right after. It's basically your pitch video on why someone should work with you. Make
Oh,
sense?
excuse me. Yes, yes.
And
Uh,
then see where it says Dubb testimonials down here at
yeah.
the bottom? Did your company have testimonials, video testimonials?
Not yet.
Okay. I'll show you a cool way to get them in a second, but this is kind of the setup. This initial video that you send, I would not go over like try to make it 30, 40 seconds tops.
Okay.
Like get in right to the point, the information you're conveying, the question you have for them, why it's important, and then physically say, check out the next video, it's about us, and click a time below if you're interested, or whatever action you want them to take. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So now below here you have your buttons. Do you want them to book a time in your calendar? Do you want them to
Hmm.
visit your website? Do you want them to check out a case study? Do you want them to fill out a form, download a guide, a document? What is kind of that thing? A best practices document, maybe? Do you have any kind of guides that you offer or little PDFs that they could download?
I don't.
Okay, just a thought, just as far as like, you could always have chat create something, and then you could
Hmm.
have something just as like an offer, like, hey, there's some value below if you want to check it out.
Hmm. Okay.
Um, and then over to the right, you have your AI assistant. So this is called Sia. You don't have to have this on the page, but we've gotten good feedback from it over the last year and a half that we've had it. So what you can do is when you send someone this video and they're on this landing page, they can interact with the AI right away to the right. So you can have up to 20 FAQs and they can click one of them or they can ask the AI a question and the AI will give an answer and then push for your desired outcome, which is right there.
Okay.
So it's really like a helpful guide for them and it keeps the momentum going. So if they have questions about the value you're talking about or the recruitment process or anything like that, you can have the AI educated on it. And the AI is educated with individual website links inside of Dubb that you can upload little website pages. So from your website, it'll link
Okay.
physically within text on there. And you also can upload a PDF or you can do both. And it's a cool assistant to have. And it's right there on the page. And all of this is tracked. Did they open the emails? Did they watch the video? If they did, what's the percentage? Did they click on any buttons? Did they chat with the AI? That really helps you follow up.
Okay.
Now, the pages themselves, these preset landing pages, okay? The reason why I asked you about your audience was because you want to have a preset landing page for your C-suite CEO people. You want to have a preset landing page for your IT folks, and you want to have a preset landing page for your frontline managers, nurses, people that are working with the nurses in the front line.
Okay.
That way, it feels like you're speaking directly to. They feel like that. So, because on your CEO preset landing page, the testimonial would be different. That
Hmm.
little pitch video would be different. You know, as far as what it would mean to them. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Yes.
So, and this will set you up the best for success that we've seen, over the years doing this. Um, Now, in terms of how to record these, okay, so let's start with the basic one, the webcam one. How would we do something that looks just like this? This one, okay? So what you can do is come inside Dubb, see the red camera icon up here at the top.
Yeah.
Just click that there, and then that opens up your webcam. Now, if you want to drop a virtual background behind you, like in other words, if you wanted to take a screenshot on your computer of the person's profile on LinkedIn, their website, their company site, whatever it is, screenshot that on your computer so you have it. Go below, select virtual background, go to your photos right here, and then
Okay.
basically upload any screenshots that you have. Like you could
Oh.
have a cool article you found online about that issue that healthcare recruitment is having right now and have it behind you. So there's some kind of context. So you upload these things in here. It creates this little library for you.
Mm-hmm.
You just decide, hey, what do I want behind me? I'll just grab this one right here, select, and there it is. It's just
Oh,
like this.
wow.
Yeah, and you can point right
Oh,
at it just like this.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
So that gives them, so when they see this preview, they have some kind of idea of like what the hook is?
Okay.
So think about that with this. Have a good front light or natural light. Keep your arms within your shoulders. You want to go out in the soup like this. I would stay right within here.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to use the phone at the same time or separately, this is what you would do. So you get the Dubb mobile app on your phone. And when you have the Dubb mobile app, this is what you want to push. So here's the mobile app. See that little button right there, that little square?
Yes.
Just select that right there. And you're going to type right here. And that's where I was typing the hook before. So I had it like this, turn it like that, and that's where you would have it.
Okay.
And you can combo the both. You just come below here, click virtual background, and now you got both if you want. So, you could have their background, their profile or website and have the hook right here. So totally up to you as far as how to do
Okay. And then they like, oh yeah, this person does their research. They looking me
that.
up and
Yeah, I mean, like, think about how impressed they'd be with that instead of just a normal.
yeah.
Are you in healthcare? And then teleprompter wise, we have teleprompters across all the recording tech. If you do want
Okay.
to use a teleprompter, it's right up here at the top. So all you need to do is just save a script inside of Dubb first, like either write it with AI, write it yourself, combination of save it in the Dubb platform. And when you click up here, that's when the scripts will show up and you can scroll, or you can look for your script by title that you saved it inside of Dubb. So it'll pop down right here.
Okay.
And then this is the speed. This is the play button if you want to test it. This will back the script off and this will zoom it in. And then I
Okay.
would say distance wise, just probably arm length is pretty good. Let the words flow up. I would say read it beforehand so the words don't surprise you. And then once you get used to it, it's pretty fun to use. It kind of keeps you on point. Um, so I'm going to do a combination of everything. Ready? Virtual background, teleprompter, and this. Here we go. Just it's always fun to do. Here we go. Three, two, one. Hi, this is Rob from Dubb. We are the sales operating system. We use video, automation, and contact management to create connections, conversations, and conversions. And then you can pause the recording if you want to with the pause button.
Mm-hmm.
You can click it again to resume. And then if you want to click the red X to delete it, it'll always ask you, are you sure you want to do this? Which is probably the best button ever.
Okay.
And then if you
Right.
want to save it, it's this button right here.
Okay.
And that is going to save it into the Dubb platform. Now, anytime you save a video, it's going to take you to the video edit page, which is right here inside of Dubb, where you can do some stuff that I'll show you in a second. But that's one style. That's the webcam style. That's the most straightforward, basic style you can record. Now, if you want to do the LinkedIn outreach that we looked at over here, or any website that you want to be on top of, any browser-based website that you want to put yourself in a bubble and be on top of, that is the Dubb Chrome extension right up here at
Okay.
the top.
Mm-hmm.
So just Google Dubb Chrome, and then you open it here. It's going to open up, and then it puts you physically on the page. Now, some
Okay.
options you have here that you want to think about, depending on the page that you're on, but in this case in LinkedIn, you can change the shapes to these different sizes and shapes here. So depending on the site that you're on, if it's more angular, change yourself to a different shape. LinkedIn uses circles, so I'm going to stay in a circle. And then to do a custom size, drag the edge like this. So I wouldn't go
Oh.
too big because you could, what's the point of doing a screen if you're covering everything? So I'd kind of go maybe here. And the last thing you want to think about is placement. Where do I want to put myself? So I'm going to
Mm.
put myself right next to Ruben. I could knock on his bubble if I wanted to for the animated GIF. Hey, Ruben, I could turn just like this. And then the functionality in here, you can zoom in, you can back up, you can move yourself around inside here, however you want to frame it. And then you also have the ability, which I think is kind of cool, to jump to full screen. When you want to make a point, click the button to go back. And then over here, you can turn your camera off and just do an audio walkthrough. I'd only do that if you were sharing like a website with somebody that's kind of a client, you know them. You don't need to be on camera. You
Mm-hmm.
also technically can use your headshot. But for these the outreaches that you're doing, Live is the best. And I would do, if you want to do a virtual background, you can click virtual background over here and you can do the same thing you did before on the webcam. Put a virtual
Okay.
background behind you if you want. You have a teleprompter on this one. This one's a little different. So this one you can physically move anywhere you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Find your script, and I'll show you the difference here. You can manipulate the side like this if you want. And then your speed of the teleprompter is right here. You can go up or down. And then I'm going to move this towards the camera up here at the top. The thing you want to remember about the Dubb Chrome extension is because this is a browser-based screen recorder, if you go full screen on your browser, it's going to hide the teleprompter tab. You won't be able to physically click on it.
Oh,
So you're like, oh, where'd it go? So with this, you have to leave a little bit of space. So here, let me move it down. So when you hit record, you can physically tap this with your mouse, bring it forward, and be able to use it. Does that make sense?
okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. And then you've got the orientations over here, right here, these three things. So if I have it on
Mm-hmm.
camera, it's going to open up like a webcam. If I
Mm-hmm.
have it on tab when I hit record, it's only going to get a nice clean cut of this page. It won't show any of the tab mess I have at the top, which I like the best because it's focused on the page. I don't have to worry about the top. You also have screen. So if you go screen, it will get your entire computer screen. And I would only use that if you're going to jump around to different tabs. So
Mm-hmm.
your circle will jump to that tab and it will follow you. If not, especially for the ones you're making, I would focus on the tab like that. And then the last part of it is bring your bubble, bring your hook right inside the bubble here, just like this. It's the same concept. And then you also have an annotation tool right over here to the left that you can use to point things out.
Okay.
So this is what this would look like in action. So if I have this like this, I'm going to hit record over here to the right. I'm going to choose my tab. There it is. You can see me in the bubble. I'm going to click share. Three, two, one, and here we go. Hey, Ruben, what's going on? Listen, I wanted to send you this quick video because I did not know that you were an author. I knew you were in tech, but I know you wrote a book. I love to click record. I love the title. So put right in here, first 3 seconds, you get your action in here, and then I jump to full screen. You don't have to jump to full screen. It's kind of a nice way to break a visual if you're explaining something. So once you get comfortable with it, if you want to, it's kind of a cool thing to do. You can hover over your bubble like this, double click
Oh,
with your mouse, double click the screen to go back, or you can select the little button right here, go full screen, select the button to go back. And then if you want to scroll around and move and talk and be very free flowing, point some things out, you can do that. You can use the annotation tool over here to use some arrows. You can do some text on screen if you wanted to. You can put things in numerical order of importance, circle, underline, everything you want. And all the annotations are going to stay
oh,
sticky. So they're not going to follow you down the page,
okay.
which is
Okay.
nice. And then you can hit the pause button if you want to pause, and then click resume when you want to resume. So this is like a really effective way to reach out on LinkedIn. But again, I would make sure your hook is here, keep it short, 30, 40 seconds. And that's what that looks like. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. Yes, I like that. Um, Definitely.
And I'm going to hit the save button here on this one too. Now, sharing this, I'll show you the ways that you can share this. So we'll come back to this one. So over on LinkedIn, if you could pop in here, now you made that video for Ruben and you want to share it, right? Go to the message button down here, click it. And again, you're connected with him first. See the little dub button here? You see that?
Mm-hmm.
That's there because we just used the Chrome extension. So this
Okay.
is a little integration we have with LinkedIn. So when you select this here, see the video right here to the right?
Yeah.
Just go to here, insert video, drops it in, and then you can highlight this to anything you want, personally, right? And then click send, and then that's what they would see in their inbox, just like that.
Okay.
So that's what I would focus on, for that. Now, if you're going to
Oh,
share it
yeah.
by email, if you're going to share it by email, just come over in here, open up a compose, and then all you have to do is make sure, like we talked about before, have the word video right here,
Mm-hmm.
have your hook, have a little bit of text about why they should watch the video. And then to add the video in, we have an integration with Gmail and Outlook 365.
Okay.
So in Gmail, the button is down the bottom. Outlook 365 is off to the right in add-ins. And when you click the button down there, it does the same thing we just did. See me scrolling through the videos?
Yes.
So you do the same thing. So let's just pretend it's this one right here. Advanced options. Put the email of the person you're sending it to get that tracking. Add a little personalization text if you want. Click insert, and then it would pop it right inside here.
Okay.
You also, from inside of Dubb, there's always a big blue share and send button, which sits right here. So you always can click this, put the email in for tracking, add the personalization text, copy for email, and it's just a copy and paste. You come in here, and then you go below, and you just paste it, just like that.
Oh, and that's what they see. There's not like just a link that they see. They actually see that it's a a real video, not
You
just a
got it.
link for them to click on. That's
Yeah,
real
they
nice.
see the animated GIF, the animated
Right.
preview. And that's
And that
that
right there will get people to click like, what is this about?
right, right. That's what we've seen over the years. So that's why you want to make sure you have the word video, you have your hook that you researched, and you have this right here, and that's really what people want to click on. And then, like I said, when they click on it, it's all about this experience right here on the landing page.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I was told that in order to get I want to be able to keep all my videos that I have in Loom
Mm.
because I have over the last year plus, I've talked to a number of people and I don't want to lose the videos or the contacts and things like that. I can always go back to them.
Yeah.
They just told me that I needed to upload them one by one.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's really the only way. So you have to pick the ones you really like that you have, and then upload them in there. Um, I would say the other thing too is we have. Um, are you ever out locally with healthcare companies, or is it all kind of online Zoom stuff? Like physically, locally, are there companies local where you are?
Right now, everything is virtual.
Okay. Um, the reason I was saying this is because, you have like the the whole idea is, to be visually different when they see these things. So I would just say, I had an
Hmm.
idea if you were local, but it doesn't matter. I'd forget about that. Do you do any conferences or anything like that?
That's my plan. And my plan is to go around locally to talk to the people, some of the facilities, but also go to conferences.
Okay, so here you go. So this is we always mention this for anyone for real estate, property walkthroughs, events, live things, uh, in person where you're going to go to a company, things like that. Here's a style that you can do. It's this one right here. See that right there?
Yes.
This is with the Dubb mobile app. It's called Picture in Picture.
Okay.
The reason the backgrounds are different here is because the reason it has this for the background is because when
Hmm.
I was doing this presentation for these real estate folks, I was showing it, but I was recording through my window. So that's
Oh,
across the street. So physically, when you use this thing, it's going to be whatever physical space you're in. So
okay.
the background will be that. So what I'm saying is if you're at an event or you're going to a local business, why not record the outside and then send them the video? So if I was going to go in, like if it was would it be a cold call kind of situation, like you're introducing yourself kind of thing?
Yes.
Okay. So what you could do is take your phone, go outside, let's say the healthcare company, have the sign, take a video, and whoever the contact is, if it's for the manager or the person you're trying to reach out to, hey, this is Rob. I'm outside your healthcare company here. I'm about to come in. I've got some great information. All the hook stuff we talked about, right? So what you do is you record it outside, you send it by email to your contact, do the thing we talked about.
Hmm.
And then when you go to the front desk or whoever you're meeting with, you can say, yeah, I actually just sent a video to the contact person. I just want to make sure they receive that. And then the person, oh, what's the video? And they might pull it up right there. And then you can kind of have something to talk about when you go in.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm,
Um,
yeah.
and then if you're at an event and you're there, do the same thing. Like record something at the event. Like that way you can send it to the contacts you meet after and say, hey, remember a meeting at the event? Kind of show yourself and show what's going on and everything if there's a lot of people around.
Hmm.
And then every Dubb video has a QR code. So see this right here? QR code.
Yes.
So you select that there, and then you could pre-record a video like, hey, it was great meeting you at the event. Like you record it before you even go. And then
Hmm.
the people you meet, they scan your QR code, and then they can get in contact with you later, and they already have your video.
Oh, so you put your contact information in there also?
Well, what you would do is let's pretend this video right here, watch. Let's say this video, let's pretend this video you recorded before you went to the event, right?
Okay.
And it says, hey, it's just, hey, great meeting you at the event. It's like anticipating you met someone. Hey, great meeting you at the event there. If you want to stay in touch, click below to book a time or whatever you wanted them to do.
Oh, okay. So it's going to bring you basically here and it'll have all my information on the
Boom, yeah.
page.
They scan it and
Okay.
then it takes them here to your video and then they can do all their stuff. You have your info here, all that. Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, so That's really the kind of idea of this whole thing. Now, whenever you save a video into Dubb, it takes you to this page. It looks like this. So I'm going to show you like what you can do here. So this little title at the top up here, you can change
Mm-hmm.
this internally to whatever you want. Just make sure you hit the little check mark. There is an MP4 version that you can download of every Dubb video. So whenever you record something, you can download the MP4 file if you want to download it. The only reason
Okay.
people typically download it is when they're doing social media posts, the platforms like the raw video that you can upload.
Mm-hmm.
But it enables you to download it and do that. You can also use it in our desktop app, which is a whole different thing. See this little drop down right here?
Yeah.
It's where it says Rob's preset right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is my default. So whenever I record a video, this automatic page looks like this. These videos, these buttons. So every time I record something, that will be the preset landing page that is attached to it. I can change it just by clicking another preset landing page, and it will change everything about that. So if I
Okay.
select Dubb Partner Coaching, right? Now, when I open it up in another tab to preview it, it's going to be completely different. See? Colors
Mm.
different, different buttons, right?
Okay.
So that's that with that as long as you have these created, it gives you the ability to do that. Now, on this video edit page as well, you also can come down here if you keep scrolling down, and you have an AI coach that can review your video if you want to when you're done. So you click
Oh.
generate, and it will give you a video summary. It'll give you content feedback, and then it will also give you visual feedback on your video and give you some
Mm.
delivery analysis down here. Are you using filler words? Are you being repetitive? All that is right here if you want it immediately when you're done doing it.
Okay. Okay.
Now you also
Does
have to go ahead. What'd you say?
do people use Dove like for their content creations? You know how they have a lot of content creators now?
Yeah, I mean, you can use it for there's a number of ways you can use it. The mobile app, yeah, you can go in there. Mobile app is really cool. It's a clip recorder. It's its own kind of thing.
Oh.
Same thing with the Dubb desktop app. You can record in portrait mode. And then if you're doing social media stuff, like if I was on LinkedIn, when you're doing posts, this is typically what people like to do that we've seen work good, where let's just take this one, grab this one right here. You do a post, right? And then see below how it says comment. You just have a pinned comment that stays at the top. And this is your Dubb link right here.
Okay.
So people click on that and then they go to the landing page, they see your buttons, all the stuff we just did. So what you would do here if you were going to do a post on one of the social platforms, just follow their process, upload the MP4 video. Because remember, if this was your social video right here, all you do is download the MP4, right? Get the
Hmm.
raw video, whether it's on your phone or on the computer. And then you just start a post on whatever site you're on, and then upload the MP4. It wants your video uploaded. And then just make sure when you're done, you have a pinned comment that stays at the top that's your Dubb link. So if I was talking about using the Chrome extension here, I say, hey, click below to check it out. They can click this button, goes to a landing page, they check it out.
I
That
like
makes sense?
that. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and then here, on the last thing on the edit page in here is we have an editing tab right in here.
Hmm.
So if you click in here, you can play the video. Here you go. It's hitting record. You can drag your timeline. See how I can drag it like this, right?
Yes.
So if I want to cut something out, I could just go to my first cut point, scissors, split the clip in two, drag it to the second cut point, scissors. And now whatever is highlighted in orange, I can get rid of. So if I hit the trash can, it's gone.
Now, can you also just like if you wanted to move stuff around in there, or can you move it around, or can you like,
You mean physically grab it and move it?
yes, like switch
Yeah.
spots or anything like
No,
that?
not yet. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
cut, yeah, cut and paste. So, but the undo button's the saver. So if you want to go back, just keep clicking that until you're back.
Okay.
Yep. And then we have the cool thing with the desktop app is we have a video editor inside our Dubb desktop app, and the desktop app is a screen recorder, but you basically can drop clips in there and physically move them around. So you can do that with the mobile app and the Dubb desktop app.
Okay.
So you can move clips. You record a clip, you can move it to anything, any place you want. So it's pretty cool. But this is a basic editor inside of here. And then you have a design tab where, I always said when you hit record with Dubb, the first 3 seconds repeats.
Hmm.
You can come in here and just slide it to a different part of the video if you like a visual better. and then click generate thumbnail, and that would be the first 3 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Or you could upload your own thumbnail. But I mean, for these sales videos, I mean, I think it's kind of efficient just to know what you're doing, hit record, and then you're ready to go. You're not kind of doing all that stuff later. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but it's totally up to you. Um, the other aspect of screen recording, we looked at the browser-based stuff, right? Browser-based screen recorder.
Mm-hmm.
But the other cool thing that we have is the Dubb Desktop app, and I'll show you what the difference here with this is. So, the Dubb Desktop app, if you Google Dubb Desktop app, then you're going to get it from Mac or PC, and this is what you can do with this thing, which is pretty cool. So when you get it, it's going to be the Dubb symbol at the top if you got a Mac. It's going to be at the bottom if you have a PC. And when you click View Quick Menu, can you see this menu here?
I can see it.
Yep. So it does a lot of stuff. So you see the little video editor here. You can
Mm-hmm.
drop MP4 clips in, right? So it does a lot of things. So let's look at record screen. So if I click this here, now what's going to happen is, let me show you this first. The webcam is the same. So we looked at the Chrome extension, right? What
Right.
it can do? This can do all the same stuff, the bubble,
Oh, okay.
all the same functions. You have an annotation tool that does the same stuff, all the same stuff. The only difference is the annotation tool with the desktop app, the annotations don't stay sticky. They're going to stalk you down the
Oh.
page. You got to use them, delete them, and then go. That's the only difference with that.
Mm.
Now, the teleprompter here is similar to the Chrome where you can physically move it, but
Okay.
it's a cool option though. So when you come in here and you pick a script, let's go this one. See how this says auto track right here?
Mm-hmm.
So that's voice recognition. So if I hit record, it would go at my pace. If I said, "Hi, everybody," paused, I wanted to invite you to our weekly partners program, it would pause and move when I move.
Okay.
So you have that as an option. Now, if you want the scroll speed that we saw before, just
Mm-hmm.
select the button, click it, close it, and now you'll notice it moves like this. See?
Okay.
So it's just like the other teleprompters if you want it like that. So do you want voice recognition or do you want to scroll? So that's a cool part of it. Now, the major difference with the desktop app is two more things. See this red slash down here? That,
Mm-hmm.
so if I was going to hit record right now, it would get my whole computer screen. If I get rid of this red slash by clicking on it, see this
We're
drop
gonna
down?
get partial.
Yeah, see how
Okay.
it says 16 by 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is one orientation that you can do, and you can put it on top of anything. So whatever's inside here is going to be recorded. Now, unlike the Chrome extension that's only browser based, the desktop
Oh.
app can go on top of videos, Canvas slides, documents, whatever physically is on your screen. You also can choose different orientations. So if I go 9 by 16, see how it's like the shape for social media now, right? Portrait.
Mm-hmm.
I just put it on top of whatever you want. And you can put yourself right inside here to create a post if you're in the video with it. You also can do cropping. So if you go to custom, now I can crop around anything I want to crop around. See? So if you want to focus on something, on a document or a contract
Mm-hmm.
or a video or a canvas slide or whatever it is, now you can get very focused. See how it's a smaller shape now?
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty cool. So it gives you some flexibility. Now, if I was going to hit record, here's another difference. So let's just say I have my hook. Here we go, right? I'm doing my normal thing. I'm talking. Here we go. I can pause and resume. The difference is the check mark. So down here at the bottom, see the check mark here?
Yes.
Normally, like we've just seen, when you click a check mark, it's going to save it into Dubb. It doesn't do that here. With the desktop app, when you click the check mark, it means you just recorded a clip. So the desktop app records in clips that you're going to merge together at
Okay.
the end into one video.
It's not gonna sound choppy. It's gonna sound like unified.
No, it's good. Yeah, as long as you stop recording at the right point, Like if you can
Oh,
stop
okay.
recording when you're still talking, yeah. No, it's really good. It's very specific. I've tested it a bunch of times. It's really good. So what you would do is you just recorded a screen recording clip, right? So it's like, what
Mm-hmm.
do you do now? I want to keep recording. So down at the bottom, see these like, three little icons down here?
Yeah.
So the one all the way to the left is record screen, which is what we just did. So if I select that, it's going to take me right back to where I was. I'm going to hit record. I could have technically pulled up like a different website or something else, right? But the whole idea is I'm recording on the screen and here I am. Click the check mark again. There's my second clip. And I can physically move these in any order I would like,
Okay.
which is convenient. So you don't have to go in order if you don't want to. And if you select the three dot menu of each clip, you can download or delete each individual clip.
Okay.
So keep the one you like, get rid of the one you don't. Now, these are just a couple clips. Now, what if I want to keep going? Down to the bottom left, there's another style that you can do. It's called record webcam. So boom, I click that there. And now I'm doing a webcam clip, which is physically different than my other clips. So maybe this clip is me talking specifically about a topic. Maybe it's, hey, thanks for watching, click below. Maybe it's, hey, welcome to this video kind of thing. Hit the check mark. And now you can move this wherever you want as well. And it looks different than the other clips.
Mm-hmm.
The last one here is one we use a lot. I like it. It's called Dubb Narrator. A Dubb Narrator gives you the ability to play pre-recorded videos inside of a bubble. So
Oh,
you know how we saw with this, where I'm in the bubble here, right?
yes.
But I had to hit record and I'm doing it live. I'm doing two things at once, right? I'm like, hey, here's the thing. I'm doing my thing. With Dubb Narrator, you could sit in front of your webcam with a teleprompter if you wanted to and record the message and then play the pre-recorded video in a bubble on top of anything. So you don't have to do two things at once if you didn't want to. So if I was like reaching out on LinkedIn, right? And
Right.
so let's just say the outreach was that stuff we talked about before, the hook, where you're saying your hook, but I'm not saying the
Mm-hmm.
name, but it
Right.
relates to all the execs. You had the execs, you had the IT, and you have the front lines of the nursing. If you recorded a general hook video with that value that we talked about and you didn't say their name, you could take that one video and put it across all the different profiles. Just pull up the different profiles, and the video is already recorded. Just put it inside
Mm-hmm.
a bubble and put it up there. So you can be very efficient with it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's a choice. I mean, it's pretty cool. So if you select Dubb Narrator, it'll take you to your video library. Let's just pretend that this is the video over here to the right. Select it, and now the pre-recorded version's right there on top of it, and you can move it wherever you want. So you hit record, and now the pre-recorded version of me is going to do the talking. Thing, here you go. It's hitting record.
Oh,
It starts to move, and then you can pause and resume. So all of that's available.
wow. Okay.
When you record the clips, the last part is merging them together. So you have your clips here. So to the right, you're going to click the edit button. It's going to merge them all together. And once they're merged, you have a little editor that you can do right here inside the desktop app, just like we just saw on the Dubb platform. You can click in here, play. I have my hook. Here, you can drag your timeline, cut stuff out. You have all the same functions right here. And then you can download the MP4 if you want to before you upload it. The only time I'll download the MP4 before I upload is if it's a really long, like YouTube video or something.
Okay.
In case like I did all the work on the clips and I'll do that first. But if it's a regular, normal video, just out, you can just hit upload if you want. And then it saves it into the Dubb platform. So these different ways of doing this with the clips, the screen recording, even the mobile app stuff that we have, um,
Mm-hmm.
people get it and it feels different to them when they get it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of the whole point. But whenever we talk about these things, especially when you're first starting with Dubb, it's about the people you're reaching out to, your audience. You already have that recognized.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the hook, which you're going to find out through chat, Grok, Auto, right? The 5 to 6
Mm-hmm.
we talked about. Then you're going to outreach by email and LinkedIn
Mm-hmm.
and even in person. So, and then you have the technology related to that. So you either record from your webcam and have the phone held up with the hook. You put yourself in a bubble on top of their LinkedIn profiles. And if you're going in person or you're at an event, use the Dubb mobile app where you have the picture in picture and all that kind of other stuff. The Dubb mobile app in general is pretty fun to use once you start using it. You can use it. You don't have to be anywhere. You can sit at your computer and record from it. Do you have
Mm-hmm.
iPhone or Android or what do you have?
I have an iPhone.
Okay. So what it would look like is like this. You can see this. So when you have the mobile app, you open up the mobile app here, see the blue camera at the bottom down there.
Yes.
Just tap it there, and it's going to open up the camera. When you're first using the mobile app, it'll be defaulted for a minute. I always slide mine over to 10 because you can't go beyond 10 minutes. And then to hit
Okay.
record, tap the circle, and now you're recording. You can see the timer here and the timer here.
Mm-hmm.
You can pause this if you want to right there.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to end the recording, just tap the circle again, and there's your clip.
Okay.
So this is just like the desktop app, clip recording. So this has now been saved to your phone. So you have it in your photo video area. It just automatically downloads.
Okay.
I'm going to click again just to have a couple clips here. Each clip has to be at least 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my second clip. And I can physically move it like we did before. I can take my finger, hold it for a second, and slide it. I can change the order. And if
Okay.
you have a clip individually, you can download it, delete it, you can edit it. And if you click edit, You can add music here if you want to. You can type text on the screen physically. You know, we talked about the hook. You could type the hook on here and just put it above your head or put it below wherever you want. You can do a voiceover. You can speed up the action, all within each individual clip.
Okay.
And then over here to the right, if you want to know what these things do, just click the tooltip at the top, and this will break down what these are right here.
Oh,
Yeah. And then this is your countdown timer. I always have mine set at 3 seconds just because when you hit record, it kind of gives you time to get ready. Three, two, one, and you're ready to go. This one right here is video stabilization. So if you're doing a walk and talk and you feel like it's just going like this all herky jerky, you can click this right here and it will pick low, medium, or high, and it will go from this to like this. It'll smooth it out if you're doing a walk and talk. And then if you want to use the teleprompter, this one right here. So you come in here, you choose your script like we did before. Let's grab this one. And then you control your speed between 1 and 10. You can hit the play button, see if you like the speed. And
mhm.
then you can do some editing. You can click the pencil icon, make some real-time changes if you want to. If it doesn't sound good when you're reading it, you like want to change something. And then for your eye line, when I hit record here, when you're playing it, you want to keep your eyes at the top. If you are doing this, it will adjust if it's landscape over here. So
Oh,
it depends on whether you want to do that or that. If your eyes are not staying at the top and they're floating down here, I would increase the speed or move this up like this. That way your eyes have to stay by the camera. Do you know what I mean?
okay. Yes, I understand. Now,
And
for everything that you just had mentioned,
yeah.
I'd already asked you for this part, all of this can be used on the different social media platforms
Yeah,
also?
just as long as you have the raw MP4 video, that's what
Okay.
you want. Yeah. As long as you have the just download the MP4 and then just upload it to wherever you want. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then if you want to use voice recognition on this thing, click the gear icon, auto track, hit record, and then it will go like this. I've got bad news. Sales is broken. See how it kind of moved at my pace? So if you want auto track, click that there, or auto scroll if you want the speed. So totally up to you as far as what you want to do. And then when you close the teleprompter, you got a couple more options over there that are cool. This one right here, let's just say you recorded a video outside of the mobile app that you want to
Hmm.
add down here as a clip. You just have it on your phone. Go to the folder button here, find the video, click add clips. It'll drop it down here. If you want to record your screen, whatever's physically on your screen, just click this little button here. If
Okay.
you want to do filters, you can do black and white, skin smoothing, color gradations, whatever you want.
Mhm.
And then you have picture in picture. This is the one I was talking about before. So if you're physically at an event or you're out in front of a company, click this here, and then it opens up like this. And now when you hit record, you're able to physically show what's in front of you, move
Hmm.
around, zoom in, back up, zoom in like this, and you can
Okay.
make a cool video just like that. Last part is this button right down here. That's the virtual background. So on your phone, kind of like we did with the webcam, pull up a company site, person's profile, just screenshot the stuff on your phone, click it here, drops it behind you, and then you can do a little point and things like that you did before. And then when you're ready to combine all these clips into one video, just click the blue button to the top right. That's going to merge everything together. And once it's merged, that finished video is going to be on your phone that you can, you got to copy it. Then you can click the upload button. See the blue upload button?
Yes.
That'll save it into Dubb. Now, on your phone, if you want to share something that's saved, either on from on your computer or on your phone, you can access the videos here. See the videos right here?
Yes.
So if I wanted to share it, just tap a video, see the blue share button, click it there. See copy for email.
Yes.
See how it's copied to the clipboard? Then all you would do is just go on your phone, go to your email, pull up here, boom, you copy and paste, you'll drop it in, and you're able
Okay.
to send it. So it's the same kind of concept. And then if you want to text it, see copy for SMS right there.
Hmm.
And then you can copy it and send it as a text. The only difference with texting is if you ever texted someone that they were a cold contact and you didn't know them, like if you were texting me out of the blue, right? And I
Hmm.
never contacted me before, it won't show the animated preview. It'll only show the link. So you can do one of two things. If you were going to send me something out of the blue, you could ask a question with it like, hey, this is a video I wanted to share it with you. Would you like to see it? Or, that hook we talked about. I would
Right.
mention something. It's kind of like permission based a little bit. And if they respond back, they text you back, that preview will all of a sudden show because you've
Oh,
texted back. There is a way to download the GIF. So technically, if you just wanted to send the GIF, the image, you can
hmm.
technically send that. It's not going to take them anywhere, but it's kind of like a little workaround. But basically, if you have saved contacts or we've communicated, then the animated preview will show.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you watch this back
Very
later, or
cool.
whenever you have time, just really focus on those areas. LinkedIn,
Okay.
email, the way we did it, and then send us a test over at feedback. That's usually the best way to go.
All right. Thank you so much. This was
Yeah, you're
very helpful.
great. Glad you liked it. Welcome aboard. And
Thank you.
yeah. And let us know. Let's see, we got a couple more, probably about 8 minutes left. And then we got another meeting coming up. But thanks for popping in today, Shirley. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. And do you have these meetings every Friday?
Every day, actually, we do Monday through
Every day?
Friday. Yeah, so we have a lot of on YouTube. There's a lot of the longer ones. You see, like 50 minutes to an hour. Those are the live trainings. The editors will break the trainings up. So sometimes they'll have headers that say LinkedIn outreach, email outreach. So it'll be part of the live training, but it's cut just for that part. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All right. Well, thank you so much. You have a good day.
yeah. You too. Thanks for coming in.
All right.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And let's see, I saw some people coming in as Sharnine and I we were chatting. See, James, I think, James, are you new or are you returning to Dub? Your name looks familiar, James. But I feel like it looks familiar, but I could be wrong. James, you can unmute and say hi if you want to. If not, I get it. Let's see. Deshaun, I remember Deshaun. Welcome back. Jai and Kyan, of course, the power duo. Maurice, welcome back, my friend. Let me see if we got any questions in here before we go at the top a little bit. Let's see. Deshaun, can that be used to upload on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok? Yeah, so basically any dub video that you record, as long as you have the MP4 version, you can download what you can with Dub. You can download the MP4 on your phone, or you can download it on the computer, and then just go to each individual TikTok, Instagram, whatever it is, Facebook, and just upload the raw MP4, and then just do your hashtags and your stuff, and then just if they have a pinned comment available that you can do a pinned comment, just drop a Dub link there where people can go visit, your landing page. Does that make sense, Deshaun? I saw that you're in here. Hey, Deshaun, you can unmute if you want, or you might be busy on your side. Okay, let's see. Well, cool. Well, listen, thanks for coming in, everybody. Is there anything on anybody's mind before we head out for the weekend on this Friday after a holiday? Kind of weird Twilight Zone kind of day. Anybody? Yeah, go ahead, Maurice. Hey, Maurice.
Hey Rob, I saw where you did the clips.
Yeah.
But the real interesting thing was when you did the clips, but um you did the last one where you could get a clip that you uploaded or something like that. Could you show
Narrator, dub narrator. Yeah.
could you show that again or how you did that? If you
Yeah.
don't.
You're talking about with the desktop app on the computer?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I'll show you that right here. So it is this. Let me show you this here. Get this out of the way. Okay, let me know when you can see my screen. Can you see
Okay, I
it?
see the screen.
Okay.
Yes.
So you get the Dubb desktop app, and when you
Right.
download it from Mac or PC, you get it here. Go to the quick view menu, record screen, this one.
Right.
And then when it opens up, then you got to choose like, okay,
I
like
think you did the
hmm.
one of them that you did, and you say you brought, when you brought the something that you had already recorded in it.
Yes, that's what you do here. So like when
Okay.
you open it up here, you just got to choose, what are you on top of a website? What are you on top of, right? So physically on your page, like let's just
Mhm.
pretend, let's do the whole thing here. Like if I went like this, let's pretend I want to reach out on LinkedIn. This is website, Canvas slide, whatever it is, whatever you want to be on top of. Open up the desktop app and then go here. Let's go narrator video. See this selection right here?
Right.
So you're going to pick this here, narrator video. You've already recorded something. Now you're in your video library. Let's pretend this right here is the video you recorded. Okay. The
Hmm.
pre-record. Select. Now you're here. Now on the menu bar here, you want to make sure you have the right orientation. Do I want to get my whole screen? or do I want to get rid of the red slash here? And do I want to crop around what I want to record? Do you know what I mean? Like for your
Right.
background. So let's just say it's this, right? I'm good to go there. And now all I'm going to do is hit record, and the pre-recorded version is going to do what it does here. Thing, here you go. It's hitting record. It starts to move. And then you can pause the recording, right? And I can scroll around and move it. I can use annotations if I want to. All the stuff you can normally do when you do a screen recording. But does that make sense?
Yes.
And then you
Appreciate-
hit the check mark, and then
Mhm.
it will give you that clip. Yeah, for some reason, it might be a bug today. Anyway, when you hit the check mark, it'll show the clip, right? And then you can
Mhm.
save it and do the things you did before. That makes sense?
Yes. Thanks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's an efficient way. Like I love Dubb Narrator. Narrator's great, especially when we're walking through stuff and I can just pre-record it and then just put it on top. It's pretty awesome. So cool. Well, listen, everybody. Happy Friday. Thanks for coming in. Have a great weekend, and we will see everybody come Monday, Cyber Monday. See you guys. All the best.